Hi, Scorpio. This is Hassani, and welcome to your general reading for the week of February 20th to February 26th, 2017. Understand that these are very broad messages, and they may or may not resonate with your personal life situation, as the energies around you are always apt to change. Without further ado, Scorpio, let's begin with your reading. In your central issue, we have the Empress. This could be you showing up as you could be a very motherly figure here. All right, you do have children of your own. All right, 2 children, sometimes in some cases maybe even 3. All right, or 1. All right, because this could be you, or this is definitely a motherly figure. All right, you could be thinking about your own self here. Okay, or someone else that you know that is a mother. All right. Your first clarifier, you have the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is financial cooperation, working together with 2 or 3 other people to start a business or to get financial boosts. Okay, I feel someone could be helping you with money, or you're helping someone else with money. Okay, your second clarifier is the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands are very fiery. Aries, Leo, Sag. This is a heavy burden. All right, this could be an Aries, not Aries. This could be a Leo that you're dealing with, okay? And so for some reason, the relationship is a bit of a heavy burden for you. This person that you're in a relationship with may not feel like you're doing the best that you can to support the relationship you have with them. All right, in your overview, you have the Eight of Swords, okay? The Eight of Swords is bad news, is not feeling well, not knowing how to move, not being able to move at all. Okay, this is like almost like this could be like some being hospitalized and being bedridden, okay, or just really like air is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It is a lot of mental energy. You could be thinking about a person that that is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, that could be having your mind basically wrapped up like this. And I mean that in a way you could be attracted to this person, all right? But your marital partner could be a fire sign, okay? And maybe it is that you're being accused of some kind of situation. You could have been dealing with Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and the fire sign found out about it. All right, and you weren't really supposed to be with this person. You know, it could have been something, like illegal, something like a cheating scenario, or just something where you're just not supposed to be. You're doing something you're not supposed to do, is what I feel with that. Okay, in your foundation, you have Judgment. All right, Judgment is all about, knowing what's right for you. Okay, knowing that, all right, my life is set out the way I want it to be set out for myself. But if there's some type of blockage, or if I'm feeling that, I can't fulfill my every dream, how am I going to handle, my family? If I can't come out of myself deep within, how am I going to support other people around me? And in some cases, it may be a heavy burden for you, okay? It may be this could even be a sickness that you're dealing with, okay? Or someone around you is dealing with a sickness and you don't know how to handle it, all right? You don't know how to really deal with the situation, okay? You have for your other clarifier, you have the Sun, and you have the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is gossip. It also has to do with celebration and having a good time with family and friends. Okay. The Sun, I think, is also the sign. Is it Sagittarius? But the Sun also has a lot to do with the front of your head. All right. You're doing a lot of mental. There's a lot of mental stuff going on here. I feel like you're spending a lot of time in your head. I feel like you're also planning. All right, there's a lot of planning, I feel, going on here. Where you're going to move to in terms of your next move in a career, or where you physically move in terms of residential. Okay. And I feel also with your Four of Pentacles and your Eight of Swords, you're penny pinching. Okay, this is about, okay, I have the money that I need so that I could go on this trip, or that I could take this bus ride somewhere, but I'm feeling like you can't really move anywhere because you have such little money to have on you, and it's like you need help. All right, you need help financially. You need serious help. Okay, your finances are, they've dwindled away a little bit, and like I also feel like the way you had finances at one point, they were really good, but I feel like the way you got them, it wasn't good. All right, it could have came from money you didn't really, at times I feel, you didn't feel you were really deserving of it. All right. In your overview, also you have the Queen of Cups, which this is you showing up here. Very motherly, very emotional, very nurturing. Okay, and I feel like you could be dealing with, you could be needing patience. The Temperance card is the sign of Sagittarius. All right. Or I'm also feeling like this person, if this is a person here that's showing up, this person I'm hearing is trying your patience. Okay. You could be meeting them for the first time. All right, through a situation about somebody else in your life. Okay, this could be a daughter, this could be a niece, or another family member. Something is going on here where you're a bit confused and stuck. All right, this is Pisces. Okay, this is the sign of Pisces, the moon. This is about seeing things for what it is. What is has been hidden is coming to the surface. Basically, something that has been unseen for a while. It might have been something that occurred a very long time ago, possibly like even almost a year ago, that's finally coming to the surface. And it has to do, it can either do with you or another motherly figure in your life. Okay, and they don't have to be the same age as you. They could actually be younger in some cases. Okay. In your foundation, you have the Lovers. This is the sign of Gemini. All right, and also I feel like there has been a relationship that has come to a this has come to a stop. Okay, and this could either be on your part or the other person's part. Okay, they ended it with you or you ended it with them, or you're observing this relationship ending with somebody else around you. Okay, it could be you noticing, I don't see any, the only pentacles I see here, you could be dealing with an earth sign. Could have an earth sign around you. Okay, an earth sign that is involved with the Sagittarius. Okay, but for some reason the earth sign or whoever has decided to end a relationship with the Sagittarius around you, and is causing some heartache. All right, they decided to walk away from a relationship. I'm also getting that someone is feeling very bothered by someone else. All right, and I'm also getting something about a newspaper. Okay, maybe there's something where there's a case or some kind of situation where and it's like you're working hard to bless you. You're working hard to try to figure out what in terms of this newspaper, you could be working, you could be an editor. Somebody you know could be an editor, or they may work in the field where something with newspapers. Okay, maybe they're writing a newspaper article about someone. Okay, all right. Let me see what else I can get for you here, Scorpio. Okay, with your, let me see, with your Knight of Wands here, Knights are fire. All right, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This person could be coming in delivering news about someone else. Okay, in your life, in your family, amongst your friends, however you choose to see fit. Okay, and I feel like the news that they're delivering is a bit, could be a bit daunting. All right, it could be something that it's something that you didn't expect. I kind of feel like it came across your mind at some point, maybe a long time ago. okay, but you just didn't think anything of it then. All right, but it's finally like coming to the surface now, okay? Okay, let me see what else I can pull for you here, okay? With your 3 of Cups, I'm getting like financial windfall, and then with the Sun, this is a success in terms of work, okay, in terms of money coming in for you, all right, because you helped someone else, all right. You could have helped your a spousal partner, their friend. You could have helped out a friend of theirs, okay, with money, all right. I'm also getting that you're an onlooker. I feel like somebody is also getting engaged. I'm hearing that someone is getting engaged. All right, but this is like a second. This feels to me like a second go around. You're probably actually also fighting this out on social media. I feel like through gossip. All right, online possibly. Through your I'm hearing through a daughter. Okay, so this could be a daughter that's talking about this on social media. Okay, but it's pleasing. Okay, that situation is very pleasing on both parts. All right, that's very happy energy right there for me. Okay, here I feel like this could be you showing up here wondering about your own health. All right, worrying, thinking about your own mental, emotional, and physical health. Okay, really, I think you're a little confused. All right, I think you're confused as to what's going on either with your health or somebody else's health around you. Could be your daughter, your niece, etc., your wife, your husband, whoever. But you're a little confused as to like you're not seeing something, or you're not seeing what it's like with the moon upright. You're using your intuition. I'm surprised the High Priestess card isn't here, because Scorpio, because this is you here and this is Scorpio. All right, because this is you. It's interesting to me because what I'm saying here is that you're looking deeper into somebody else's. Somebody else could be ill, all right, but for some reason you're looking. I guess maybe there's something that you're needing to look into more about this person's health. All right, that's why the moon is here. You're like oh wait, look at this. You know what I mean? Something you're how I feel is that you are noticing something that possibly a doctor didn't notice, for example. All right? Because I feel like when you go to the doctor, or if anyone you know goes to the doctor and like say they've had something for a long time, and or the medication or something that wasn't working right for them, and you're noticing like, wait a minute, this doesn't sound right to me, let me take a look at this. Okay, so now you're noticing what's going on, really going on with somebody's health around you. Okay, all right, and it's confusing. It's confusing for you. All right, you don't understand. You just don't understand what could have happened. All right, with somebody around you, somebody in your family. All right, you don't know how they fell ill. You don't know how they fell ill out of nowhere, basically. But it's not that it's out of nowhere. I feel like you've known about this, like I said before. You've known about it for a long time. You just didn't understand it at the time. Okay, you don't understand what the person was going through, and I'm feeling like they might have explained it to you. You just weren't getting it. Okay, because sometimes things don't make sense in the beginning until something big happens. You know what I mean? In terms of surprises and drastic life changes in a positive sense. All right, things of that nature. Okay, With this heavy burden though, heavy, it's heavy on you, okay? It's heavy. I also feel like some of you are, um, there's some level of depression, all right? There's some level of depression here. And giving up. I'm feeling, like some type of like giving up energy. You know what I mean? Like just like I'm done. But I don't want you to, lose hope in anything. I feel like you have to push through with whatever it is that you have here. You have loving family relationships. I know that for sure. Okay? You have loving family relationships. You're definitely finding out that someone is getting engaged. Okay? Could be fire. Like when I look at this card, I see earth. All right? I see earth and I see fire. Fiery. Or you're finding out that someone got married or is getting engaged. Like I'm looking at the tree and I think about earthy things. Anytime I see green, I feel earth. All right? And when I see the wings, I see fire. All right, so a fire and an earth sign could have gotten married. All right, around you. Okay. If some of you have younger children, that's okay. That's another point where there could be confusion with a child. All right, it doesn't have to be an older child necessarily. It could be it could actually be a child that is your son. All right, or it could be a Pisces child, or someone gave birth to a Pisces child, or whatever. But I feel like you're in question about the child's health for some reason. The child's you're trying to figure out if a child has if a child has been diagnosed with autism. All right, you're trying to figure out how they if they did get if they did get diagnosed with autism, you're trying to figure out what happened, caused them to get that, okay? But I feel like even if this is a child or somebody you're finding out that has autism, I feel like this person or this child has a lot of wisdom. They're very smart, okay? Very smart child, all right? Very intelligent. I feel like they do a lot to help you. All right, they do a lot to help you. They're little, little children. They pick up things, they clean up, they do everything they're supposed to do. All right, but they're like little workers, little minions. They're good kids. All right, very good child that you have here. Okay, there could also be a grandson that is is coming in, and no matter what's going on, that may seem a little daunting around you, you've got a younger child here that is around, that is helping you push through emotionally, okay? And you in yourself are emotional, okay? Someone is also treating someone, they're going out, I'm feeling like spending time together, that you could be spending time with a fire sign, you could be married to a fire sign, okay? You're spending time with them, I feel like it's not something that you're trying to make up for something that you got accused of doing. You didn't, it was, I feel like you didn't do it, all right? I feel, maybe inklings of it. I don't know if this is cheating or a cheating scenario of some kind, but I feel like you're healing these issues now, okay? You're healing them, you're spending time with your partner, alright? Alright then, Sagittarius. Oh, shoot, not Sagittarius. Well, Sagittarius is involved here. You got Sagittarius involved everywhere, so you could be spending some time with Sagittarius. Alright then, Scorpio, okay? Scorpio, thank you. That includes your reading, okay? I hope that you enjoyed it. Please feel free to like, comment, and share. If you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me via phone, text, call, email, or Facebook instant message. Okay, Scorpio? Ashe.